Greetings from the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of Advertising. Stan Jabalisco here with just my technical perspective on horror stories that I have heard about batteries exploding in cell phones and tablet computers when you tried to use them, or when someone tried to use them while they were charging. In particular, a cell phone horror story that I have heard where it caught fire or it actually killed the user. And you sometimes wonder whether people are making stuff like this up. I mean, how could a cell phone possibly blow up with that kind of force? Well, evidently it did, because the guy was using the cell phone and he was alive and then he was dead. So it did happen. The thing blew up in his face and killed him. Now, here's the deal. How can something like that blow up when it's charging? The only way I can think of is one of two things. Either there's way too much charging current being delivered to that battery, and that could happen, I suppose, with a non-proprietary charging unit or one that delivers the wrong voltage. And the other possibility that seems more likely to me, or at least as likely, is that the charging unit somehow developed an internal short and shorted out that battery. Now, when a device uses a lithium battery, as many devices these days do, those batteries do have the capability of catching on fire or even blowing up if they get short-circuited when they're near fully charged. That can happen. I've blown up electrolytic capacitors by subjecting them to too much voltage, and I suppose that a lithium battery, a good-sized one in particular, would present a pretty significant explosion if it were to be short-circuited or have way too much current driven through it. So you do have to be careful with these lithium batteries. They're wonderful batteries, but they do have that dangerous aspect. I think they've tried to mitigate that in recent years, but I think it theoretically can still occur. So that is my technical take on this. I don't know if you beg to differ, or whether you think I'm full of baloney, in which case you are obviously correct if you've watched very many of my videos. Stan Jabalisco signing off for now. Until next time, so long.